Well, let's talk about the process that you've announced. You started last month. You've identified 700,000 hectares of the state-owned land to be made available to black farmers. But one of the things that's emerged, as you've told us, is that some of the land is already occupied, and now those people are wondering whether or not they may have security of tenure.
Yes, Bongani, they will have security of tenure. And it's important for me to clarify that the state land we're talking about is the state land that was actually acquired by the then apartheid government for the consolidation of homeland, a process which that was fiercely opposed by our people. And it was never completed. So some of those pockets of land were actually left as state land under the South African Development Trust. Unfortunately, after 1994, there was not much land administration to conclude the process of allocating people land, some of whom were given, those pieces of land to farm. Other communities ended up using that land for grazing. So what we're doing in part, with those that are vacant, that's where we're going to actually ensure that those who have applied get selected. On those that are already encumbered with people, we will make sure that we do a land inquiry and actually formalize the tenure system around which those people are utilizing that land.
We also know there have been accusations and allegations around officials who have, through corrupt activities, allowed people to access those lands through bribes. Some of them, of course, threatened with evictions in that process. In other words, it's going to be quite a process to uncover who's legitimately on those lands, the current occupants, and who's not.
That's precisely the reason why we have to do a land inquiry process. We've also set up in place a dispute resolution mechanism as well as an appeals committee where people can make objections and can actually also appeal if their applications have not been successful. That is necessary because indeed, as you say, there has been a lot of allegations of corruption, perceived or real. And I think that process of verification is going to inform us because people are going to indicate how they got access to the land in which they are farming.
Current events, developing stories,
tough questions,
your voice making a difference.
This is Breakfast with Bongani Bingwa.